Hello and welcome to the virtual onboarding. This is just going to be a little training to get everything dialed in for the new students. So basically, we have a couple objectives today. We are going to get you going with the applications that you need. So we have RepView. We want to dial in the LinkedIn as well. And then we're going to bring up that master doc that you downloaded at the end of the course of those educational materials that you finished. That is the master doc with all of those interview prep, mock pitch, and cold call script documents. So we're going to have that pulled up as well because we need that for our Apollo sequence, which is another application we're going to get set up with. And then we're just going to run through some general important things about diving into the program. So welcome to Elevate. I'm Renee. I am a client success manager and also head of sales. So if you need anything, you can talk to me. We can talk to any of us, but I'm always available. I love speaking with you guys. I'm very excited and I'm about to share my screen so we can get everything started. So, I'm also going to start with an introduction to the school page. So this is the school page in its glory. Essentially, I'm just going to walk you through all of the little sections so you know how to navigate school and everything like that. So my onboarding tutorial is, of course, pinned. This is the old one. I'll have my new one in there when I'm done recording this. So it'll be pinned right here. And then we have our little about section. This, start here and submit resume. You can submit your resume so that I can get you a new one. We also have that process you may have already seen that link. So if you already uploaded your resume, you don't have to do it again. But I will reach out if I don't have one from you. We're very organized. So I will know if I don't have your resume and I will reach out to you. And then we have that all documents tab, which is where you're going to find that page, the master doc. If you forgot to download it whenever we were, finishing the course, that's fine. Here it is. So, this is my copy, but it looks the same. We're also going to go to the second page of this. So all the way to the second page, and where it says Apollo, right here, we're going to click on the 3-touch sequence, and we're going to open this in another tab, okay? So just a little rundown of this as well. This document, again, we have this stuff you don't have to worry about because I do this for you. With the resume, adding the internship experience. Now we'll add that educational experience as well. We do have LinkedIn things, so you can get your LinkedIn all dialed in. Of course, the interview prep docs where you can answer some questions and everything like that. You can make an Apollo sequence for a thank you email as well. And then we have a mock-up of what your job tracker will look like, which I also am going to walk you through your job tracker because a lot of people get very confused. And then we have mock pitch, cold call scripts here as well, which these are really, really helpful. And then some different outreach, email cadences, and everything that you can do for second, third round interviews. This is a copy of one of our best students, Rowan's post interview thank you emails. So yeah, and then different free tools you can use. So to walk you through the job tracker, here is the mock-up job tracker. So none of this information is going to be real. That's under the job tracker thing. This is just an example. So first, this is the daily checklist. This is a great great thing to do. If you're unsure of what you should be doing, you should definitely start here, okay? It's going to tell you to, like, you go through here, make sure you have all those things, right? Your bookmark setup, which I do recommend, bookmarking school, bookmark the school page, your documents that you need. So like when you get your personalized job tracker, you'll bookmark that. The master doc you should bookmark. There's a lot of different things you can bookmark to make it a little bit, snappy. We also have like making sure you did all your Apollo stuff and then sending out 10 connections to recruiters on LinkedIn, scaling up your connections so your LinkedIn looks great, everything like that. So just go through that if you're not sure what to do. So this one, cross the T's, dot the I's, is really just keeping yourself accountable. So did I prepare for my interviews? Do I understand what my resume says? Do I know what my tech stack is that's on my resume? Did I create my first mock pitch? Did I practice my mock pitch? Everything like that is great to keep yourself accountable. And then we have this journal that you can fill out as well if you just want to go even above and beyond and really think about what is most important to you when it comes to your education and your job and everything like that. And then this job tracker itself, this is where you'll actually be able to see all of your, like the companies, what they applied for you, and the link to the job. So where you would go on LinkedIn and rep view and everything like that is right here where you get the tech company name. So you'll do that with all of them. This is where you find those company names that I'm going to reference later. And then we have the interview SOPs, all of this stuff. It's like you can put in information about each company. So that is very helpful. But yeah, so that's a quick rundown of this. So back to school. I know we're jumping around. This is the discussion section under community. This is where you'll see everybody's posts. So this is just all of them, but you can filter by general discussion. You can filter by wins if you want to read all of the wins that people are having. Interview section, this will have a bunch of recorded interviews that our clients and students have put in. And then the sauce, honey. So this is where the sauce will be. And then, yeah, so that's the discussion section you can filter. This right here will tell you if there is a group call going on. So we do have one starting in 51 minutes. Shout out Sharif, okay? So you'll be able to see all of that. And then you, of course, won't have that section because you're not an admin, but I am. So then under classroom is where you're going to be able to find all these courses, everything like that. So you'll be able to find pretty much anything you could want over here, whatever course you're interested in as they unlock. Make sure you're going through those. Again, a great thing is that we are very, very, very focused on getting you trained and educated for this job. If you are not trained and educated, you will not succeed. And one thing that really changed my perspective on school, because I know some people really see it as, kind of just like, oh, you kind of trudge through school your entire life, you don't love it. But guess what? Nobody can take away your education from you. Your education is a tool that no one can take from you. This in your head is completely protected. No one can steal that knowledge. And it is so important that you realize the true, powerful nature of maximizing everything that you can learn, because no one can take that from you, and you can take that information and you can soar, okay? So then this is the calendar section. I honestly don't think I've ever used this section, but it'll just show you when we have the group calls. The members section, so if you're looking for someone specific, you can search them as well in the search bar. Map, this one's fun, so you can see where we have everyone. We have people all over the place. So yeah, it's kind of awesome. You can see where everybody's located. We even got some people over there. So that's crazy. But yeah, and look at that. Hawaii. Hopefully that's actually Hawaii. I think it is. Okay, and then leaderboard section. I don't really use this, but it'll just, let you know where you're at, I guess. And then the about section, which is just about us a little bit. So yeah, main part you're going to use community and classroom. Okay, those are the most important parts. And then this search bar, you can search for anything. And then of course you have up here your chats, your notifications, and the user menu profile section where you can edit any of your settings. So yeah, perfect. That's how you navigate school. So yeah, from there, I'm going to teach you a little bit about Rep View. Okay, I'm already logged in, but I'm going to go over some things after I kind of discuss all of this. So you're going to add a rating, and we're going to do it because it's not going to let you have an account without doing a rating. So you're gonna, when you open the page, it's gonna say rate a company, and then you won't have this, it'll have you pick. So I'm gonna show you what we've been doing so that you can, get it done. You're gonna search Digital Wealth University, okay? SDR, BDR, LDR, or equivalent. B2C consumers, current employee, pick whatever you want here, in the US, and remote, okay? So if you guys need to pause along the way, please pause. Base compensation, I'll rate it 4 stars. 4 stars for incentive, 5 stars for professional development, culture and leadership, product market fits, inbound lead opportunity flow, 4 stars, diversity inclusion, 5 stars. All of these you can kind of rate it as you want. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just to get you in. And then percentage of team members in your role who hit quota, again, you can just throw it in there. Do all this. This has to be over the amount that you put for the base compensation. Highest potential earnings. Again, just make sure it's over this amount. SDR key performance metrics. You're going to put scheduled meetings. And then does this position offer equity? We're going to put none. Company future outlook. We can put very confident. And then this part you don't have to change. And then I click submit rating. And then it's going to ask you can provide context. You can skip that part. You don't have to do that. And then it'll say, thank you, blah, blah, blah. You're going to click I've rated them all. And this is the part where it's going to send you an email to set up your account. You're going to do all that and then come back here when you're done. Okay, so now that you're back, let us look at a company that is hiring that we can kind of pretend that you're interested in. So they're interested in a company, right? You would search them up here just like I just did. So I searched for motive. So if you scroll down, you can see all of their ratings for, culture and leadership, base compensation, everything like that. And then you can also see their product market fit. So you want to see a product market fit over 3 stars. If the product market fit is not over 3 stars, it is not worth your time. You will not be able to sell. And then we're going to go to salaries. So this is all verified information as well. So these salaries have been reported by people who either currently work there or worked there in the past. So as you can see, sales development representative, 55K base, 75K is the median amount people earn, and then 111,000 is the top performer earnings. And then this is the quota attainment percentage. You want to see quota attainment over 50%. If it is not over 50%, it's not worth your time. You will not be making the kind of money that you want to make. Okay. Then you can see, if they have jobs that are actually hiring, which is good because if you see something that you're interested in and you're looking and it's outside of your job tracker, you can apply through RepView. These are reviews. They have, questions and answers. You can see their rankings among all companies, and then tech stack. So again, you've heard the word tech stack a few times. Again, tech stack is the programs and softwares that you're using in tech sales. So we have all of this stuff that they're using. This amount is how much money they spend per person that they employ each month, okay? You want to see this over $500. If you don't see this over $500, you're likely not getting any equipment from the company. They're not investing into the success of their employees. You can also see, of course, if they send you a laptop. So they do send their employees a Mac, which you definitely want to look for. And then they have benefits on here too. So they got a whole lot going on. And then a video that they upload about their culture and everything. So that is pretty much an overview of looking at stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of different things if you're searching for jobs, and then salaries by city, everything like that. So yeah, RepView is a great tool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do all of our Apollo stuff. So first, I've been seeing a lot of people forget to download Apollo as an extension. So you're going to first, this is our first step now because this is the most important part, okay? You're going to go apollo.io in the search bar of the Chrome Web Store. And you're going to download apollo.io. It's going to say add to Chrome extensions. You're going to click that button and you're going to wait for it to load. And boom, it is added. Again, make sure you're on a Chrome browser. I know I didn't say it before, but you need to be on a Chrome browser, okay? So then your extensions tab is that the little puzzle piece thing at the top. So that little puzzle piece, or I know you can't see it, or those 3 dots on the side, and then you're gonna, very top right, those 3 dots next to your little profile, and then you're gonna scroll down, I'll say extensions, and you can view your extensions there as well. But make sure that this is downloaded, okay? So now we are going to go to Apollo. So apollo.io, and then you're going to sign up. So we're going to click sign up with Google. Yes, you know what? I do have a new account to use. Boom. Okay, perfect. So select the account that you want to use. And then you're going to hit continue. Okay. And then you wait. Welcome to Apollo. Please wait till redirected. Welcome to Apollo. You're signing up. You can put Digital Wealth University, remote jobs today, or Elevate in here. I used to have them put remote jobs today just because that was the old website, but we are Elevate now. So put Elevate. And then as a company website, girl, I just put their example website because last time I copy and pasted the Elevate website, it didn't even work. So continue. Yours will probably, I don't know, does it even say whatever? It probably would do this if you type in the year in Elevate, but we're just going to do, if it does say this, click create new workspace because this is personal. And then you're going to do SDR, BDR, continue, find and connect with new leads, continue, automate my outbound motion, continue, and how familiar are you with tools to say, might be similar tools, and then I'll set up on my own. And you're going to click Google, okay? And agree to the terms and conditions and click connect email. Then you're gonna have to pick your email again, okay? You're gonna click continue. Also, you guys, stop judging me for how many emails I have. Do you know how many texts I've gotten? Like, why do you have so many emails? Listen, if you don't know how to run a business, okay? What did Kim say? If you knew how to run a business, then you'd have as many emails as I do, and you will one day. So, select all, and then continue. And we'll wait for it to load. Okay, since we already added it to Chrome, do that. But if you forgot, click add to Chrome. I'm telling you guys, you have to add to Chrome. Don't think you can't not add to Chrome. You have to add it to Chrome. Okay, and then we're gonna start searching. So, quick little rundown of Apollo now. Apollo's a whole lot going on, okay? Don't be overwhelmed by how much is truly going on Apollo. Also, please keep in mind that Apollo is constantly changing. Apollo literally changes up their format like every other day. So, like, this will stay the same, but like this stuff is completely new. Like they're really up and coming, so things will change. Don't be alarmed. But this is for prospecting. You can search for new leads, which is honestly an amazing, 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 amazing tool that they have, especially as a business. Companies, you can find companies. Now, this is great for you guys because if you ever want to search for your own leads, companies are going to be right in here for you so you can filter by whatever you're looking for. You have lists, data enrichment, emails, calls, all types of stuff. But what we're going to focus on is sequences, okay? So click that little paper airplane tab that says sequences. And then create sequence from scratch. Sequence name is going to be outreach 1. Leave it on normal business hours. Create. Okay? So it's going to look like this. This is the sequence editor, okay? So we're going to add a step. Add a step, automatic email. You're going to change this. You're going to use this little tool right here to send email immediately after the contact is added and click save. Then, let me expand my screen actually. Then you're going to add another step, okay? Add another step, automatic email. Now this one is added. You're going to do send email in 1 day. Okay, and then you're going to add another step, automatic email, send email in 2 days. Give them a little chance to respond. I used to do 1 day for each, but I think you should give them a chance to respond. So amazing. So now you're going to click save changes. You just don't want to lose your changes as we go along, okay? So now, remember I had you pull this up, right? Amazing. You're going to go back to this Apollo 3 touch sequence and you're going to do copy and paste, okay? We're going to copy the touch 1 subject and you're going to paste it right there. Don't change any of this because look how it changed it in here. Apollo has its own coding, okay? So you don't need to change any of that. And then you're going to copy and paste the body, all of this. And then paste it in. Oh, if you're on a Mac, you're going to do Command-Shift-V. That will format it so that the text is the right color since Apollo has a dark background. Command-Shift-V, okay, if you're on a Mac. So then with this, you can leave all this for now. We're going to change that later. Again, save changes. You don't want to lose your changes as you go. I know this is tedious. And then you're going to grab touch 2, subject. So do that, copy and paste. And then copy and paste. You're going to go back here, copy and paste. Oh my gosh, you guys, I do this every time. There we go. Copy and paste, save changes. Okay, and then, oh, sorry, copy and paste, save changes. Okay, and then we're gonna go back, copy and paste again. And then you're gonna save changes. Oh my gosh, I literally did it again for the third time in a row. Didn't do my own Command Shift V trick. Okay, save changes, all right? Now, that was the most tedious part. I promise you, you are almost done. So, leave this. So it's gonna say, I'm excited about the SDR role at company. Leave that. It's gonna autofill it. And the chance to bring my skills to your team. And then you're gonna add, here's where a little personalization comes in. So you're gonna put however many years you've been in client-facing roles, okay? So that's literally probably any job you've ever worked. Like McDonald's is a client-facing role, okay? Walmart, client-facing role. Freaking working at the mall, client-facing. So probably ever since you were 16 or whatever age you started working, okay? So client-facing roles, and then instead of or, so you're going to put blank years in client-facing roles, then and instead of or, and however many years you've been in sales, whatever your resume says, okay? Go off of what your resume says. It needs to match your resume. And 5+ years in sales, then delete all of this that says describe the type of sales, B2B, B2C, SaaS, delete all that. And you're going to put a period after sales. And then you're going to put whatever type of sales you're in. So we're going to do, for me, it's B2B, B2C. For most of you, it's probably B2C. But whatever sales you've been in, business to business is B2B. B2C is business to consumer. Okay. And then the rest of this we can leave. Okay. This part now is the next greatest part. So what you're going to do, open a new tab. And you're going to open up LinkedIn. Look at that. CO to Apollo. And you're going to go to your own profile. And you're going to grab your public profile and URL, okay? Copy that. Now, you're going to delete this in Apollo. And you're going to paste your LinkedIn URL. And then you're going to put your phone number in here, okay? Don't start prank calling me now, you guys, okay? Save changes. Once you paste your LinkedIn, you put your phone number. And again, leave this stuff. That's automated. It's going to autofill your name. Copy your LinkedIn URL and your phone number. Now you're going to take this to touch 2 and 3. And you're going to paste your LinkedIn and your phone number on all 3 steps where it says insert your LinkedIn and your phone number, okay? And then you're going to click Save Changes. And now we are literally almost done, okay? So now you're going to click this little paper clip on each step, okay? Each step. And make sure that this little thing is switched on. It should be. They automatically switch on, but just check that this little thing is switched on. We're going to click Attach Files, okay? And then, so sorry, I have so many files of every single client in here, but I'm going to find my resume in here, okay? And you're going to attach your resume to each step. Attach your new resume, might I add, to each step. So every single time you're going to scroll, find your resume in your files, and open it, okay? Make sure that it's uploaded on each step. So last step, attach files. Grab your file. Upload and attach, okay? And then save changes. Now, you're going to click this button right here that says activate, okay? Activate sequence without contacts. Yes, just click activate, Okay, no need to add contacts because I'm about to show you. Boom, your sequence is live. Sequence is live, period. And they even did a little confetti for us. I love that. That's new. I'm telling you, they change things all the time. It's new. So just check in here. Outreach 1 is activated. Awesome. Boom. Amazing and beautiful. So remember that company I told you, hey, Richard Chen, I've been stalking you, buddy. Just so you see. The Elevate team's going to be like, why is she searching us up? Anyways, so you will go in here. So whenever you see someone on your job tracker, right? So say you're like, oh, I'm on my job tracker. And then you're looking, oh, I'm interested in well said. You're going to search that company name and follow along with me now, okay? Well said. That's what we're searching. You're going to click select, okay? Then you're going to click on their thing, their LinkedIn page, okay? And then you're going to click about, or sorry, people, not about. Click people, and then you're going to search talent. So this is a small company. I figured we had to stop blowing Motive up. I was using Motive as the company we were doing, so yeah. So anyways, you're going to search talent. They're going to pop up down here, okay? So it's going to be this one, Megan Burris, okay? She is the Senior Talent Acquisition Manager at Well Said. Now, very, very important. Oh my gosh, I haven't even been sharing this entire time. So sorry. So again, search Well Said. Sorry, I didn't even know I wasn't sharing this tab. My gosh. Search Well Said. Click on their page, their LinkedIn page. Click people. Search talent. And then right here is where all of the search suggestions are going to come up. So you're going to click on Megan, okay, because she is the talent acquisition, Senior Talent Acquisition Manager at Well Said. Okay, you can connect with them if you want. So follow and connect. But what you're going to do now is you're going to click that little puzzle piece tab. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to try to share the entire thing so that you guys can see. Yeah. Okay, perfect. We're going crazy mirror mode right now. Okay. So back to LinkedIn. Yes. Okay. I think you can see everything now. Perfect. So this is the Apollo tab right here, but just in case you don't have this, you're going to go up here to your extensions. So open your Apollo extension. So look how it has Megan's information, right? This is the most important part. You're going to click add to sequence. You're going to click outreach 1. It says inactive. That's just a glitch they've been having. Totally fine. Click outreach 1, add now. And boom, Megan's going to get our emails now. But yeah, basically that's what you're going to do. For every company you're interested in, you're going to go to the company, search talent, and add a talent acquisition manager to your sequence. So they'll be getting your LinkedIn, your phone number, and your resume. This is just a great way to boost your application to the top. There are thousands upon thousands of people applying to these roles that you're applying to. So this just kind of helps your chances to get pulled by those recruiters, because how many people are actually going to do this? You know, like, you need to be getting in their inbox. They'll be seeing you every day. Also, another thing, you should be calling your hiring managers, especially with tech sales. This is like a skill you just have to develop. Call your hiring managers, okay? So you're going to pitch yourself. You're going to call them and you're going to say, hey, is this Megan Burris? Hi, Megan Burris. This is Renee. I was just wondering if I could have a quick 30 seconds of your time. Awesome. So I was I'm in the job pool right now. I'm looking for a new job. I'm a great SDR. I've been doing this. I've been in the game for a long time, and I'm really interested at your open position for an SDR at Wellstead. I would love to speak with you about the role. I would love to showcase all of my talents that I have for you guys over there. Can we please set up a time, just 15 minutes, where I can talk to you about that position? If she says yes, awesome, set it up. You know how to pitch them. You know how to get them. You're going to pitch her. You're going to pitch these talent acquisition managers on you. Okay. And you imagine how well you can pitch yourself, because how well do you know yourself? You can speak to all of the things that you want them to know about you. It is absolutely the best part of the process. Okay. Do not be scared to pitch yourself. You have to pitch yourself, and that kind of confidence is going to stand out to them. It's going to get you in front of them, and it's also great practice for the actual pitches that you're going to have to do in real life every day, in business, in sales. So awesome. If she says yes, great. Set it up. Google Meets, right? If she says no, say, awesome. Well, would there be somebody, say, well, you know what? That's okay. Would there be somebody else, that's better to speak with about this? Maybe a different name and phone number you could give me. And then if she says no, say, well, could I just know then why if you were the person that I should talk to, why are you not interested in, hearing what I have to offer your company about that open role? And just see what she says. Again, a really great skill that they look for as well is being adaptable to feedback. It is not a bad thing if she gives you feedback about your pitch. What is important is that you take it with grace, and you could say, if she gives you feedback, say, hey, can I try again? And and with your suggestions, you pitch yourself again, you take her suggestions, and then guess what? She sees in you. She sees that you're adaptable. You're a great listener. You're open to change and critical feedback, which is not something that everybody has, I promise you. And then guess what? You've upped your chances again. She's going to think about you after that call. If you didn't set up that meeting by this point, she's going to think about you after that call. And when she sees your name in the applicant pool, she's going to think about you. Okay. And she's going to know you, which is important. So you need to be calling your recruiters. Okay. Super important. Super, super important. And you can use a dialer. We will show you. You can use a dialer on here, let me show you. Wait. Probably should just show you. Again, hello, it won't let me share. Oh, wait, you're looking on here. Wait, let me move this. So free tools like this, Hyperbound AI. You can do cold calls on here. So Hyperbound AI, this is where you can find all of the stuff you can do. So this is like, fake people. So you can do like these to practice, right? So you can practice your cold call. If you're like nervous about calling if you're nervous about calling your people, practice on Hyperbound AI before you pick up your phone and you call, your person. Because if you're nervous, this will be great. I will say these bots are like really rude. I'm not gonna lie. So honestly, it's gonna get you really well prepared. But yeah, so Hyperbound AI is great. I would also save this as a bookmark. So yeah, definitely save this. Again, Hyperbound AI is right here in this master doc you have. So yeah, make sure you're pitching yourself, calling them, okay? Doing those things are just going to up your chances. But yeah, so basically, if you have any questions, you can email me or text me. My email is Renee, Renee, @elevatehire.co. So let me find a way to put this on the screen. Hold on. Give me 3 seconds. So you can text or call me with any questions that you might have. So my whole job is to be here for you. I want to be able to answer any new client questions. Yeah, it's my whole job. So here is my email and my phone number. right here. Take a screenshot, take a picture, do whatever you want. I don't care. You have my email, my phone number. Just don't prank call me. Or actually, you probably could prank call me. I'd probably actually like it because my life is a little boring. But, email, prank call me, whatever you want. But you know what? Email and pitch me. Email, call me, and pitch me. That would be practice. And I'll either be really rude or really nice. It just depends on my mood. Okay. Anyways, you can take a picture of this. Okay, save that information. Please, please, please. We're going to automate this to a form, but if we haven't already automated it to a form for questions, text or email me your questions about any of this information at any time. That's completely fine. My whole job is to answer questions for you. And that's what we're going to do, okay? So text me, email me any questions you might have. I'm here for you to answer those questions. I know I threw a lot of information at you. I know that it's confusing at first. I promise you it will not always be this confusing. All of this is meant to help you. All of this is to help you grow. We're here for you. Don't forget that your education is something no one can take from you, okay? That is just so important. That is so important. And you guys are doing amazing. You're doing great. Keep learning. Keep doing this. Make sure you put yourself in these uncomfortable situations, calling the hiring managers and doing all this stuff. This is going to get you in that spot that you want to be. You're going to be earning a bunch of money. You're going to be providing for yourself and your family if you have one. And you're just going to be in a better spot. I know that times can be tough. So yeah, stay on it. You have to rewatch this, rewatch it. This video is yours. All of these tools are yours. And you now know so much more about tech. So it's amazing. So nice to meet you. Welcome in to the Elevate family. And yeah, so let me know if you need anything. Again, phone and email. We're right back there just 30 seconds ago. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, email me anytime. Thank you guys.